Alright everyone, we're back again and we have another battle report ready for you. This time we're going to have a battle with rebels versus the Republic, or in other words, the clones.
Yes.
So I am taking control of your rebels.
yeah.
Because I've never played rebels before, so this is my first time I'm going to play rebels. I'm using your rebel models to play rebels for the first time. Very crazy list, which you guys will see in a minute, and you are playing the Republic.
Yeah, it's gonna be the first time I've played probably since a couple of weeks after the release, so I'm very curious to see how they're playing now with all the updates and a year after their release. So looking forward to this game.
Yeah, let's do it. So let's check out these lists.
Yep.
Alright, rebels. I'm playing a very weird but maybe awesome list. I'm blue player because I have 795 points and you have a little bit more. You have 797, I believe. So yeah, the rebels are the blue player. So what do we have in this list? So we have Jyn Erso as our first commander. We equipped her with the new upgrade card Vigilance, which will allow you to keep dodges and or let corps units keep dodges. So with the rebels and the nimble keyword, and Jyn Erso also having the nimble keyword, seems like a very good choice and very interesting to see how this new upgrade is going to do. We also got offensive push on Jyn to give her extra aim tokens when she has to charge or when she's making a push or something. She also got her free upgrade, her armament, which is her gun, and we are starting it with the rifle config mode, so the long range version. She can also flip it for a pistol config mode, but we're starting in a long range rifle config mode. Our second commander, Cassian Andor, also equipped with offensive push. For the same reasons, he really can use those aim tokens to use his keywords, marksman for example, and some other things. And he also has tactical one himself, so he can make a very big push with a lot of aim tokens equipped with his upgrade. We also give him situational awareness, so because he has a teamwork with some other members, he can gain some dodges, and with this upgrade you can also cancel dodges with crits, or you can also cancel crits with dodges. So really nice one to also try out. He also has a armament with him, his blaster, and he is starting out with it in the sniper config. So range unlimited, pierce 1 red, 1 black die. Also very eager to try it out. It's my first time playing rebels. Chewbacca is also in the list, so a lot of characters here. Chewbacca is equipped with tenacity, he has 9 wounds, he has guardian, so he's probably gonna get wounded, and that's gonna give him an extra red die, which could potentially give him, I believe, 5 red dice in combat. Very nice. He has seized initiative to, on some turns when he maybe has to go first on like a 1-pip that can't give Chewbacca an order, to still gain an order and do some things. And of course we've given him a recon intel because all super like close combat or straightforward characters like Chewie and Wookiees, free move when they deploy, always a very nice cheap upgrade to have. We also got another character in here, which is K2SO, and K2SO is only equipped with Jyn's blaster, but it is a 5 white dice search to crit weapon on him with Pierce 1, and he's incognito, so he can do some sneaky things with this. Very cool to see K2SO in action. Then we have 3 Rebel Trooper units, and they all are the same. They all have the DLT upgrade, so it's a critical 1 weapon. Again, I've never played Rebels, but it seems like a very solid great gun, so I'm just gonna try this one out. And we got a Wookiee warrior unit in our elite slot. They are fully loaded with a bowcaster Wookiee in there, tenacity as well, offensive push of course, and also a recon intel. And Wookiees have been upgraded. They've got a little bit of point reduction and they have skill these days, so they are very fast and very flexible units. So I'm very curious how they're going to do it in this game. We also got 2 Rebel strike teams, because strike teams are always still solid and they are very nice cheap activations, which brings us to a solid 10 activation 4 character Rebel list. So a very strange list indeed, but I'm very excited to try this out.
Alright, for my army I wanted to go for an army with both Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker. So first off, Obi-Wan Kenobi is equipped with saber throw and vigilance. I'm really hoping to get some support fire going on in saber throws, to get like these big chunky dice pools with Pierce 3, it's gonna Pierce 2 or Pierce 3, Pierce 2 or Pierce 3 with Obi-Wan or Anakin. It's gonna be really awesome. Also equipped vigilance. One of the clone troopers will have a scanner to give dodge tokens to one of the Jedis, and with vigilance I can keep them on my Jedis. Think would be really fun. Anakin is equipped with a saber throw, and of course you're already starting to get a little bit evil, and has a force choke, because force choke is just an amazing cool force power, and me as a rebel player, I'm never able to play force choke, so I'm really looking forward to try that card, because it's always so nasty when it's used against me. Next up we have a unit of phase 2 clone troopers with a Z6. Yeah, straightforward. I went for Z6s to get more dice into those support fire options. A unit of phase 1 clones with a DP-23, the shotgun, just a nice short round Pierce weapon, very powerful weapon, but you need to get close. But I think with the 2 Jedis in the army, they have some good backup. Then we have a phase 1 clone trooper unit with a Z6 and a phase 1 clone trooper unit with a portable scanner, and that unit is there to give dodge tokens to either Obi-Wan or Anakin. And to round out the list, we have 2 bark speeders with twin laser gunners. They will be my flanking units, and I'm trying to use those to get rid of those strike teams, little units, lone characters that are lurking in the back of the field. Hopefully I can use my bark speeders to get those type of units.
Alright, time for another turn 0 setup. So let's start voting. I am blue player, so I get the first vote, and I will be starting by voting the battle lines away. So I'll flip that over. We're not playing battle lines.
Okay, I'm gonna flip the clear conditions, because clear conditions is boring.
Alright. And my second vote should be to get rid of disarray. So we're going to play Hampton, that's for sure.
Alright. Yeah, I wanted to go for payload, but I think payload and hemmed in doesn't turn out well for me, so I'm just gonna stay on sabotage. And hostile environment, I do have 2 vehicles and you don't have any vehicles, so I think hostile environment could be interesting for me as well, so I'm gonna keep it like this. I'm gonna pass.
Alright, so then we have our setup. We're playing Hampton together with sabotage and hostile environment.
Okay, sounds fun.
There we go. Let's start this match.
Yes.
So we have deployed our armies, and once again I'm blue player, I'm a rebel player, and what I did is, as you can see, I've deployed a few rebel troopers more in the center of my deployment area. 3 squads of them, they all have DLTs, so they can still go anyway. To support on multiple fronts, hopefully. Next to them there's Cassian Andor, who is there, and he deployed K2SO at speed 1 of them, which means you can also deploy him out of your deployment zone. So now K2SO is close to that Vaporator. K2SO has incognito, so I hope that he can safely, without getting too much harassment, fix up that Vaporator there for the first few turns. Next along to him is Chewie and some Wookiee warriors, so they are more in the center. Maybe they can help out K2SO to maybe repair faster, or they can maybe make a skill move across multiple high terrain pieces that are more active in the center and maybe get some firepower. We got the sniper teams all the way on the edge here. Not very ideal, but on the other hand, it's just a very difficult deployment map for me. So I think I will hide them here. They are out of range for now. Maybe you can do some shots or maybe help with Jin, who infiltrated right to the other, next to the other Vaporator, to fix up some stuff there. And yeah, it's gonna be difficult, but a very tight and intense match probably. So that was the deployment for the rebels.
So I've deployed my clones on the other side of the table, obviously. So first off, I deployed my barks next to the crashed TIE fighter on the left side. Sadly, because I have less activation than Frank does, he waited to deploy his snipers pretty late, because otherwise I could have deployed them on the other side, because I think they will be great for hunting down the sniper teams, but it's probably going to take a while before they get there. Then to the right, just off the center, I have a unit of phase 1 troopers with only the scanner, supported by Anakin. Hopefully they will be able to destroy the evaporator closest to them. And then all the way on the right side in the piece of jungle terrain, I have the rest of my phase 1s and phase 2s. They are the ones that have to go to fix the other evaporator, and Obi-Wan is with them to support them with his guardian and his always other shenanigans. So that's my deployment. Let's get started.
Alright, so it's time to play our first command card for the first turn.
There we go.
It's gonna be so exciting.
Hero of the Clone Wars!
And I have standing orders.
Alright, so I have to give Anakin and 2 units a token. And Anakin's gonna get Exemplar and Reliable 2 forever. And if he's not within range 1 or 2 with a friendly unit, he gains 1 suppression token. So, let's take a look. First off, he gets a token. Let's give Obi-Wan a token as well. It's always a good idea. That leaves 1 token left. It's going to be for these phase 2s over here, and the rest goes into my bag.
Alright, my token will be the one and only Mr. Cassian Andor. And then all my other tokens are going into a random stack.
So that's the first, and then of course I have the reliable keyword now, so we're gonna get some search tokens. There we go. I'm gonna draw from the back.
Okay.
Let's see, what do we have here? We have a bark speeder. 1 bark speeder over here. He has speed 2 because of the laser gunner. Let's start with his compulsory move. That's here, all the way to here. The DLTs have critical 1, right?
The DLTs have critical 1, correct.
That is kind of scary, of course, for them. But hey. Go up to here. I don't need to go that far. Let's see if I end up here. I'm in range. Let's see if I can see stuff. I can. They are in heavy cover though. Gonna shoot at this unit over here.
Okay, the one farthest in the back.
Yep. So let me take a look. The bark speeder on range 3 fires 3 white, 3 black, 1 red. 3 black, 3 white, 1 red. In heavy cover.
Alright, on the rebel troopers.
I don't know how the unit is exactly divided, but yeah, it should be heavy cover. So let me take a look. We have 4 hits. I don't think I search. Oh, I do search to hit. So 2 blanks, heavy cover. That leaves 3 hits.
3 hits. So the rebels with their first defense roll block 1 of them.
Alright.
So we lose 2 rebel troopers and they gain a suppression token.
Okay. Nice. That was the bark.
So hold on here, I'm gonna grab a suppression.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay, rebels, activation number 1. What can we do? What can we do? I think I will start out by drawing a token. So it could be anything. And we have a commander token, which means it's Jin. So, Jin, what are you going to do? Well, one thing's for sure, she's gonna damage this Vaporator.
Oh, damn those rebels.
Alright, and we use your wound tokens for it, so...
Yeah, you can take a wound token off.
No, I have to damage them. You have to repair.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Alright, so Jin with her rebel roots is going to damage this Vaporator. And then she will make a move.
Right.
This way.
Yeah.
And that's going to be it for now. So that was Mrs. Urso.
Let me take a look who I am allowed to activate now. A trooper unit. I think I'm gonna activate the guys over here with the scanner. They gonna scan Anakin, give him a dodge token, and then they're gonna make a move, and then it's your activation. So they're gonna run towards the objective and hide here a little bit in these factory thingies here. And there we go.
Alright. So what we have is another random token from the rebel stack, which is a trooper unit. Yeah, alright, so I'm going to activate some rebel troopers.
Yes.
And we're gonna try and get some revenge on the BART speeders.
Yeah.
So he's going to stand there, that's the sergeant. And we're gonna bring the rest of the guys a little bit sneaky behind here so they can see the BART speeder and still fire at it.
They had a suppression token, right?
No, that's the unit with the 3 over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we have them. And they should be good to go. So we're going to do a second action, which is to fire at the BART speeder.
Alright.
So rebels, it's my first time playing rebels actually. So what do? They have a black dice, and the DLT has 2 black, 1 white. So do they have full armor or do they have partial armor?
I think they don't have any armor. They just have cover 1.
Ah.
Just cover 1.
This I did not know, honestly. I thought they had like armor 1 or 2, but alright.
I think they should have.
They're gonna go for the BART speed. Alright, so what we have is a mighty 4 hits. So you do have speeder 1, which means I remove 1 of them, and then you have 3 to defend.
Right. And of course 3 blank. Oh man.
Which means you hit your threshold,
Yeah.
right?
But didn't see that one coming.
No, me neither.
It is a block result.
So a block result means that the mini is damaged and gains a damage token. When a player activates a damage unit, they roll a white defense die. If the result is a blank, that vehicle performs 1 fewer action during its activation.
Alright, alright.
Which with a BART speeder might not be the worst result.
Nope.
Because they still have their compulsory move.
Yeah. See if I can find the damage token. Alright, I'm gonna go look for the damage token later on and get back to you.
And otherwise I have one right here for you.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Should be this one.
Yep. There we go, 1 damage spark. Ooh, that was a little bit faster than I expected it to get damaged. Oei. Alright, what do we have now? A trooper unit. Let's go over here. Measuring sticks.
Yeah.
This, and they are in range. I think not of the sniper, but they are in range of Jin, and of course she does claim the cover even from this piece, so that means that she will have heavy cover, sadly. Where is my C6? There we go. Just throw some shots into Jin, I think.
Alright.
So we have a Z6 and 4 guys. There we go. And 5, 6. Alright. Here you go, Jin. Let me take a look. I don't have any search tokens. So
No, but you can, however, share one from a unit if you would like.
let me take a look. I have a search token over there. Let me take a look first. So I think it's worth it. So I'm gonna grab that search token from the phase 1. Guys, add an extra hit, then remove 2 for heavy cover. That leaves 4 hits on Jin.
And she blocks one of those. So Jin gets 3 ones.
Not too bad for me then. Alright, it's your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep pulling from the bag. So we have a elite unit, which is a sniper team or the Wookiees. So let's start with some measuring. So take them on real quick. Let's see what they can do. This is the leader.
Leave that poor little bark alone.
We're going with this sniper team right here.
Yep.
So they are going to move against this piece here.
Yep.
And he is going to stay in cohesion right here behind the cover. In cohesion, and the second action will be to damage this vaporator.
Those hooligans. There you
Which
go.
means this vaporator is now at the maximum stack of wounds. So it cannot be damaged any further.
Another trooper unit. And there's only one left. That's these guys over here. And it is a little bit... it's a difficulty with so few activations that you don't want units to activate, but after a while they will activate. And there's a lot of stuff that sees them. Wookiees don't have charge, right?
They do have charge.
They do have charge.
They do have charge.
And they have skill these days.
And they have skill these days.
I don't want to be charged by Wookiees though. You know what? So first action is going to be a move here. They have range 2. Let me see where their range these are. And another move here. So that is my turn. Oh, that's these two. Let me see where you have these two. Yep. One over here, one over there. So they moved. And there's a token. Your activation.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep pulling from the back, I think, for now.
Yep.
Which will give us another trooper unit. So, let's see if they can finish the job, maybe, perhaps. So he is going to move next to his friend over here.
Yep.
And he is still a full squad, so let's put them again in cohesion, where they can still claim a bit of cover. Like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other unit is this one here. Alright, and then that full unit is going to fire at the bark speeder.
No.
So we have 4 regular dudes and another heavy weapon, which is 4 black dice, 6 black dice and 1 white with critical 1. So So we have 1, 2, 3 hits and a crit.
Yep.
Sadly, no search tokens. You have speeder 1, so another 3 wounds.
Alright, I need 2 blocks, otherwise the bark's down before you actually. Hey,
There
3
we go,
blocks.
3
That's
blocks.
more like it. That's more like it.
And we're going to flip this token, and then it's back to you.
Hey, a bark. Let me get the range because I want some payback over there. So this should be range 3 already. So here we go. Move number 1. Move number 2 over here. Just to claim some cover with this guy. Range should be fine. Yeah, they can claim heavy cover. Now let's start blasting the unit in the front. There we go. I missed 2. Heavy cover. That leaves 3 hits.
3 hits left. And we block 2 of them because we searched the block. So we lose 1 rebel trooper over there. And they gain a suppression.
Yep, they do. Alright, your activation.
And we are going to keep pulling from the bag. So we have another elite unit, which is going to be this sniper team.
Yep.
And this sniper team is going to try and harass that bark speeder again. So if we move there, we should be able to see you.
Okay.
Vehicle, so you're not obscured by more than. So that means you have your speeder 1, but I have sharpshooter 1. So let's hope for a dual hit, which is scary, but let's see what they have. They have a black die and a white die. High velocity, pierce 1, search to hit. So sniper team on the bark speeder with 3 wounds. We score 0 hits.
Okay. Alright, so I'm all out of tokens. That means I need to activate either Anakin or Obi. I think I'm gonna start with Anakin. Yeah, I'm gonna start with Anakin. Anakin. Let me see. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Let's jump over here. And jump over here. And bring
all those juicy tokens with you.
There we go. And your activation.
My activation indeed. I'm going to activate Cassian, that's for sure. So he's sorry, yeah, he has. He is going to aim and shoot.
Yep.
He's going to aim, which means K2SO gets an aim, and he gets an aim.
Yep.
And he's going to sniper in this unit over here.
Yep.
So you roll 2 hits. You are in light cover. We have Pierce 1. We can spend aims to improve our dice, which at this moment doesn't really matter because we don't have another critical. So we are going to just do 1 pierce damage then.
Okay.
Yeah, because we cannot, we don't have sharpshooter or anything, so.
Yeah, that's
it.
1 wound on the phase 2s, and that is Cassian's activation.
Yeah.
Okay, you have 1 unit, troopers left, some Wookiees over there, and Chewie as well. Okay, let's start with doing the actual rally, of course. The rally for the phase 2s. Nope, they keep their suppression. Could do a speed 1 move over here, and then shoot. How many wounds does Jin have?
6 in total.
So, yeah, chances of doing another lucky shot like that are pretty slim though. But it's always nice to keep on shooting her and maybe next turn get her. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Phase 2s. Over here. Shoot at Jin. The leader can't see them, so it's 2 phase 2 troopers and a Z6.
Alright.
In heavy cover because yeah, the leader can see them.
Yeah.
There we go. That is 1 hit.
Alright.
1 crit goes through.
So roll 1 die and 1 extra because of danger sense.
Oh yeah, danger sense, of course, yeah.
And we block 1, so that means we block the damage.
Yeah.
We do get another suppression. Alright. So now I don't have any open tokens, so I need to pull from the bag again. This time we have trooper units, so which means we only have this one with the suppression. So they're gonna rally first. They don't rally, so they only have 1 action. They don't have range on the bark, so we can keep that away, so we cannot shoot immediately. So they are going to move, and they are going to move to this piece of terrain here, the barricade, and they're just gonna hang out there for now.
Okay, that leaves Obi-Wan.
And we have spent, we did not spend our aim actually, so doesn't really matter, but back to you.
Obi-Wan, hey? The unit leader's over there, he has skill. Yeah, should be safe. Alright. Force jump, and then a move over here. And that's my second activation.
Alright.
Yep.
Right, so back to the rebel activation. We have to proof on the back.
Yep.
And
keep
it
on going.
is a operative, which is either K2SO or Chewie. So I'm going with K2 because he is the most straightforward activation probably. He's going to move against the Vaporator.
As soon as he uses the Vaporator, he loses incognito, huh?
Alright. He is going here. And he's still going to use it.
Alright.
To repair, just put him a little bit more this way, and he's going to damage this Vaporator.
Okay, if you wanted to repair, then you would gain incognito back.
Nope. Alright, so that was K2SO's turn. You don't have any more activations.
Nope.
So we're going to the next one, which is the Wookiees. And now the Wookiees might want to do some awesome stuff. So they're going to use their offensive push.
Yep.
And then they gain tactical 1. And they're going to move first this way. skill. So then they climb up and do a second move over to the edge here and scale back down, which should bring them into charge range of Obi-Wan.
Are they allowed to charge after a skill?
Yeah.
Oh,
It is
that's
considered
surprise.
a move.
Oh wow, okay, didn't know that.
Dual aim Wookiees
Yeah.
on Mr. Obi-Wan. I'm gonna remove this one for a moment. And this one as well. So as much as possible, right?
Yep.
And they still. And I have no clue what they do. So they have one black, one white. Oh no, that's their pistol. So blades,
Black.
2 black. 4. So that's 8 black dice. 4, 6, 8 against Mr. Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
So we rolled 2 searches or 3 searches, 2 hits, 3 blanks. Luckily we still have 2 aim tokens.
Yeah.
So we're gonna spend the first aim token. So that's another hit. And the last aim token. So we have a full 8 hits on Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay. Anakin is going to use his exemplar to give a dodge token to Obi-Wan. So it leaves 7 hits. Let me see if I dropped. So 7, yep.
Alright, only 1 wound.
Only 1 wound. Okay. Whew. That was a close one. 1 wound on Obi-Wan, and this dodge token sadly is spent.
Alright. That was the Wookiees. So then we have Chewie left.
Yep.
And Chewie is going to move and damage this Vaporator.
Yep.
And that's it.
Alright.
Alright, so that's turn 1.
Yep. So, quick recap what happened on turn 1. On the left flank, next to the TIE fighter, 2 of my bark speeders moved up to the center of the table, start firing at some rebels and killed a few, but they took 3 damage in return, sadly. In the center of the board, my small unit of Phase 1 clones moved up towards the objective and gave a dodge token to Anakin. Both Anakin and Obi-Wan jumped up towards the enemy Vaporator, and all the rest of the clones, they all moved up towards the other Vaporator on the right corner and did 3 wounds on Jin.
Yeah. Alright, so Rebel Troopers on the left side here, that I moved up a little bit on the left, did a little bit of damage, or well, quite some damage on the Bark Speeder. The Wookiees charged in Obi-Wan because they could make it with a double aim. Expected a little bit more damage out there, but they only did 1 wound, sadly, unfortunately. Chewie and K2SO damaged the Vaporator to its maximum, as well as Jin as the sniper team also damaged the Vaporator to the maximum. So my objective at this moment is all set and maxed out. So the other sniper team tried to get some hits on the Bark Speeder, but they also unfortunately missed, and we have Cassian Ender who sniped a clone trooper away and staying in position to keep sniping some other units. Turn 2, Rebels versus Clones. Let's go. We have already chosen our command cards, so I pick Trust Goes Both Ways.
Hello there.
Hello there. You get to go first.
Yeah, what does Trust Goes Both Ways?
Jyn Erso gains Inspire 2, and when she issues an order to another friendly trooper unit, that unit gains Teamwork Jyn Erso.
Okay. That's Obi-Wan's token. I believe there are 3 units in range. Yeah, the other ones are just out of range. So I am going to grab a aim and 2 dodges, I think.
Alright.
Could also go step. Yeah, aim and 2 dodges for Obi-Wan, and then we get 2 surge tokens for Anakin. There we go.
Okay, so I have to give 1 token to Jyn Erso.
Yep.
And then I'm going to give the other token to Cassian Andor. Which means Cassian now has teamwork Jyn Erso.
Yep.
And the rest goes inside of the bag.
What is the range for teamwork? Because are they in range for teamwork or?
That's a good point. So it's range 1, 2. Yeah, it's range 1 to 2.
Okay. So it's my first activation. Now I have to choose. Should I activate Obi-Wan or do I gonna draw from the bag? Obi-Wan does have 2 dodge tokens. I'm gonna draw from the bag.
Right.
It's a bark. That was gonna be the damaged bark over here.
Yep.
Let me take a look. Now it's interesting because I want to be a little bit safe with him.
You first have to roll white dice because you're damaged.
Of course, damaged. Almost forgot about that one. So let me take a look.
You perform, I believe now, 1 fewer action.
Yeah. So it's an easy one. He's gonna shoot at the damage unit.
Okay.
The
The one with 1 less? Yeah, that's the only one you can see. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. That is horrible. That's just a suppression token.
Alright.
And then I'm going to move.
Which is the, yeah.
Let's see if I can get into a position of to get some cover or something. Compulsory move needs to be full speed forward. And I'm not allowed to pivot, I think, before I move, right? I think it's going to be quite difficult for him to get to gain some cover. This was area terrain, so that can help me out. This was area terrain, so I'm going to move from here all the way over here. So then at least the area terrain is in between us, which is heavy cover. So that might help me out. And I have to, because I'm going to take this slight turn, I'm going to have to look up to see if I'm allowed to pivot before or after I move. I don't think so. So I'm just going to leave it like that.
Okay. I'm going with then Jyn Erso.
Yep.
Jyn Erso is going to move more back here.
Yep.
And after that, she's going to, she's going to calculate odds. So she gains a aim and a dodge token.
Yep.
But that also means now that Cassian gains an aim and a dodge token.
Yep.
And because Cassian gets an aim and a dodge token, that also means that K2SO gets a aim and a dodge token.
Okay.
Alright, so there we go. And that's Jyn Erso her turn, so back to the clones.
Anakin, too bad. Anakin, I didn't want you to activate. But sadly, that is what is going on. Because he doesn't have a charge or anything. So I cannot attack either K2SO or Chewie. I could help out here with the Wookiees. I'm just gonna I think I'm gonna help out Obi-Wan over here with the Wookiees. I'm just gonna move into combat here.
Yep.
And start whacking with my lightsaber. Yeah. Cool. So it's 5 red dice, I think. Yep, 5 red dice. And that is 5 hits.
Alright.
On the Wookiees.
So they actually don't block that bad at all, but you have pierced 3.
Yep.
So 5 wounds, which means 1 Wookiee down and 1 Wookiee with 2 wounds.
Let's just force choke the last one as well.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna pull from the bag once again. And that is a trooper unit.
Yep.
And we are going to activate some troopers, I guess.
Yeah, makes sense.
So the trooper unit you just shot,
Yeah.
they're going to rally first, and they rally one of their suppression off. So they are suppressed, and then they will be firing back with 3 normal dudes and a special weapon.
Yep.
At the bark speeder with 2 wounds left.
Yep. Makes sense.
Alright, so critical 1, which means we get 2 crits through.
Yeah. They did lose one guy, right?
I removed one of them.
They don't search, I'm afraid. So I think the bark is down.
The bark down, there we go.
Oh man, that wasn't really an impressive bark, honestly. Too bad. Alright, let's quickly draw another token and forget about this. A trooper unit. Interesting. What is the range of K2SO's gun?
Range 2.
Range 2, so you should move up to shoot. Okay, we're just gonna keep on focus on Jin, I think. So up to speed 1 because we're gonna move into cover. Over here. Up. I have to roll for the suppression first.
Okay.
They are courage 2, so it doesn't really matter for their actions, but we should roll anyway. And then where's E6 over here? Then they're gonna start blasting at Jin.
Okay.
Yeah. So they lost one guy. So that is 3. And a Z6. Here we go. Heavy cover because of your suppression.
Yep.
Oh man. I do have a search token, but it doesn't do anything for me. So it's just 2 hits.
2 crits, alright. So 2, and I get 2 extra because of danger sense.
Yep.
And I block one of them, so she gets 1 wound.
Yep.
And another suppression.
So she has 2 wounds left, right?
2 wounds left.
Tough.
So, we are going to activate the unit with the most miniatures over here, which is this squad back here who hasn't activated yet. They're going to move up a bit up to here. And then I have to check your squad markings for a moment to move his fellow guys along. That's the blue one, that's the red one. Should be one more. This one, yeah. Moving up. Alright, so that's one action. And then we are moving up again. Yeah, we're moving up again.
Yep. Alright.
Up until here.
Yep. Gonna draw a token. The second bark. So the second bark is just gonna aim shoot at the same unit. And then we'll see what's gonna happen. So an aim and shoot at the rebel troopers over there. aim, so I'm gonna reroll 2 of the white die. Okay. That's 3 hits, huh?
Yeah, 3 crits. We block 2.
Man.
So 1 more rebel trooper down.
Those rebels are tough as nails. And then I'm gonna do exactly the same thing. Just gonna throw in cover over here. So I can in this area to here.
Right. I'm gonna pull from the stack again.
Yep.
Which is an elite unit. Which I am afraid have to be the Wookiees first before they don't get to do anything at all.
Yep.
Wookiees, they do have tenacity.
Yes.
So I guess they will. I guess they will aim and fight against Obi-Wan.
Okay.
Wow, that's a horrible roll. Just a surge.
Yep. That's stuff really good.
So they have this. Alright, yeah, so all you can do is reroll 2 and hope for crits. So just 2 hits.
Just 2 hits. Yeah, I'm sitting here in combat. Choices. I'm gonna spend 1 dodge.
Yeah.
And roll 1 defense die.
Alright.
Which I block.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Now I have to take a second to think. Should I activate Obi-Wan now or shouldn't I? I'm just gonna measure a few things to see what I'm going to do. No, I'm gonna draw a token. Which is a trooper. Which is this guy over here. Let's see, 6 squads. Like so. So we can claim the heavy cover over here and do a little repair here.
Alright.
Not very interesting, but it has to be done.
We are going to pull from the bag.
Yep.
And we have an elite unit, which is a sniper unit. There was 1 squad with 1 less model. Is that the one with the suppression?
This is a phase 2 squad. Yep.
Yeah. We're going to aim and shoot at that squad.
Yep.
So we already have 2 hits, and I think I will not use my aim because I think I should just take that kill.
Yep.
So
another phase 2 down.
Yeah, because of Pierce 1.
Yep. Not a lot of options left. The unit over here behind the factory is going to move up a little bit and then do some repair over here. Your turn.
We got an operative, so Chewie. Could go for that, or I could go for alright. I have to think. Chewie is going to move up here.
Yep.
Scale. And fire at this squad over here.
Yep.
2 red, 2 white for Chewie's bowcaster. We have 1 crit and pierce 1, so which means we kill 1 of them.
Yep. Yeah. Should have worn a helmet, clone trooper. Yeah, let's do that. So I move up a little bit and stay in the cover. And then, yeah, they're in range 2. Gonna shoot at Jin. So now let me take a look with the shotgun. It is 2 black, 1 white. So I've got 4 regular stormtroopers.
Clone troopers.
Sorry, clone troopers. And a shotgun. There we go. So these 2 go away from cover.
Yeah.
I take the search token for 2 hits.
Alright, I'll dodge 1.
Oh, you have a dodge token.
Yeah, so are you sure you want to spend it?
No, then I'm not going to spend the dodge token. I just keep crit because you cannot dodge
Yep.
crits.
Do you have pierce?
I have pierce.
You have pierce 1. Alright,
Yeah.
so she gets 1 wound. Right, because I don't think danger sense can. I don't think one. Right? Do you think? I'm not sure if it works like that.
What
So
does
pierce cancels up to 1 block, right?
Yeah.
But Jin has danger sense, which means he rolls extra die. So is it like impervious? Can she?
If she would roll 2 blocks with danger
Alright,
sense, yeah,
so,
of course.
So
Yeah.
then I can still,
Yeah.
right? Defend then. So 1 and 3 from the suppression.
Ooh.
And I roll just 1 block.
Which
so
are pierce.
she
Yeah.
gets 1 wound. Yeah.
Okay.
And another suppression, of course.
Yeah.
Right. Back to my turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so Cassian is going to aim. Is he though?
I don't know.
That means he would also. Yeah, I'm going to aim.
Yeah.
Which means, yeah, Jin
K2.
also gains an aim and K2 gains an aim. And then he's going to shoot at that squad with 3 men left. So he has a black and a red die.
Yes.
Alright, so that's a little bit of a shame.
2 aim tokens.
2 aim tokens.
Is it sharpshooter?
I don't have sharpshooter. So I think I'm going to reroll both of them actually.
Yeah.
Alright. I only needed a regular hit so I could improve it, but I'm going to spend my second aim to reroll this one, and if it's a search or a crit, that will be good enough. It's a search, so oh, hold on a minute. No, he doesn't search to crits, so this is just a regular hit. So just 1.
Just 1.
With pierce.
With pierce. Okay, so that's another clone down. There's the one over here. Okay, that leaves Obi.
Oh, no, I re-rolled it. Sorry. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Obi-Wan is going to take another aim and then swing with his lightsaber. I think he rolls a double rainbow. Yep. At the Wookiees and just hope for 6 hits because I really need those 6 hits. I don't want to be stuck here for another turn. So come on, Obi-Wan, you can do it. 6 hits. That's not off to a good start.
you do have critical too.
Yep. So I'm going to take these out.
Yeah.
And take my first aim. Great. And my second aim. Come on, we need it. 5 hits.
5 hits.
So I'm not able to kill the unit.
We block 1, but you have pierce 2.
Yep.
So just 1 Wookiee with 1 wound left.
That's too bad. So close. And this aim token over here is spent. So that was my last activation.
Alright. I have to pull from the back first. So we have elite units, which is the sniper team over here. Going to move just slightly a bit. So we're at range 2.
Yeah.
And they're going to fire 2 black dice and 1 white dice at the squad with the shotgun.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually really good. So sharpshooter 1, so heavy cover, light cover. So 2 hits with pierce 1.
That is too bad. 2 down. Oh man, they are dropping like flies, those clones over here. 1 and 2.
And you're all out of activations,
Yep.
right? Alright, so then we now have Mr. K2. So we have the 2-man squad over there. So yeah, like you said, we'll have to move up a little bit.
Yeah, they're all out of range 2.
It's just a 2-man squad, but it's nice to delete it. I don't want to get close. Anakin doesn't have charge. And this is a 3-man squad now, right?
Yeah.
Heavy cover though. So am I gonna take my luck there or 2-man squad? Yeah, so Obi-Wan is stuck for another turn though. Alright, K2SO is going to move. It needs to be somewhere around here, that's fine. He's going to move in this area terrain with speed 1.
Yep.
And he's going to take a shot at the 3-man squad with the shotgun.
Yep.
With James Blaster, which is 5 white die. He does have 2 aims. So the first roll, surges are good. We already have 2 hits, so we're going to re-roll these 2 with the first aim.
Yeah.
Alright, and the second aim. So we have a total of 2 crits with Pierce 1. Let me double check if he has any other weird shenanigans. No surge crit, no sharpshooter. He does have suppressive though.
Yep.
So 2 crits with Pierce 1.
Okay. 1 down and 2 suppression. Don't like where this is going, man.
And then we have 1 more squad left, which should be the rebel squad over here. And what can they do right now? Not a whole lot. Don't want to get too exposed. Oh, sorry. So we spend these 2.
Yep.
He still has to dodge. Do I have that surge? Get rid of that Pierce 1. Should be nice. Yep. Alright, so moving up a little bit into area terrain.
Yeah, you have to put the movement to
Yeah, moving to the edge, and I'm gonna put the rest in cohesion.
Yeah.
So he did do the punishment of -1 speed.
Yep.
And then he and his squad are going to fire at that shotgun squad, and it's a little bit, I think, risky, but maybe worth it. So 2 regular guys and a special weapon.
Ooh, they even managed range 3. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 critical hit. Could be enough, but fortunately it isn't. It is another suppression. And I think that was the last of my units. Yeah. So we're going to do a quick recap.
Yep.
And then clean up. So what happened in your turn?
What happened? Okay, we have here the Wookiees, the combat with Anakin and Obi-Wan with the Wookiees. They managed to kill the unit except for the leader with 1 wound left. So sadly 1 wound too little to finish the unit off. That means that Obi-Wan is still locked into combat. I did, I think, 1 or 2 wounds on Jin, repaired 2 Vaporators, And that's about it. The bark speeders, they moved up a little bit and did manage to kill, I think, like one rebel trooper only. So not really impressive turn for the clones.
Alright, so we have on the rebel side happened a few things. Jin did a nice little token sharing with teamwork with Cassie and Endor. So all the characters, well, not all the characters except for Chewie, all got a bunch of tokens, which really helped them out a little bit. There was a little bit of lacking in their own firepower for Cassie, and I hoped a little bit more with the improvement of 2 aims, but it's okay. We did manage to kill quite some clones, a bark speeder. Still very scary to Force users behind that container, which is going to be very hard to deal with, especially since the Wookiees didn't do any damage whatsoever, almost at all, on Obi-Wan. But we are trying to keep those Vaporators secure and hopefully last out long enough. And we still have quite a bunch of characters, so, you know, with a lot of firepower, so who knows what's going to happen. Yeah, that's kind of what happened with the Rebels this turn. We didn't have so many losses except for the Wookiees. And let's go to turn number 3.
Yep.
Alright, turn number 3. We have selected another command card.
Yeah, first I want to trigger my Vigilance. And with my Vigilance I keep a dodge token on Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I also did the same. I used Vigilance from Jin to keep her dodge token on herself.
Okay.
And then I flip my 1 pip for Jin.
And I'm gonna play This Is Where the Fun Begins, and hopefully it does.
Alright, so I have to roll a die. On the block I get the initiative. And I do not, because it's a search, so you get the initiative.
So the fun begins, eh?
So, Jin Urso for you gains charge once per round when an enemy unit at range 1 to 2 and in line of sight of Jin Urso activates before it performs its ready step. Jin Urso may gain 1 suppression token to either perform an attack against that unit or to perform a free move action.
Yeah, okay. So, read it.
Yeah, so when a unit in line of sight and range 1 to activates, she can take a suppression, and if she does, she can either make a free attack or a free move action.
Okay. Alright, I've given a token to Anakin. He gains 2 search tokens. The phase 2s gain a search token, and now he has outmaneuver and relentless.
Alright.
Then the question remains, do I want to activate Anakin or do I want to activate something else? Yes, difficult. I think I'm going to activate something else. I'm going to draw from the back.
Right.
And we have a trooper unit. Gonna measure some stuff. No, never gonna make that. Never gonna make that. So I think I'm gonna activate unit over here with the 3 suppression tokens.
Alright, before you rally, I want to then give Jin a suppression to make an attack.
Oh, that's true. So stupid. Okay, yeah.
So, do you want to rearrange something?
No, I already gave them the order.
And she's going to fire at that squad with the shotgun.
Yep.
She has... What does she have? She has a rifle config, which is 2 black, 1 white.
Yep.
She rolls 1 crit, and she has Pierce 1.
Okay, yeah. Oh man, such a horrible stuff going on here. 3 suppression.
You have 4 after my attack, so you have 2. Yeah.
So,
sorry, you don't have it. Yeah.
Use 2. There's 1 action left. Yeah, there's not really anything he can do anymore. So yeah, he's just gonna run away. Oh man, so stupid, I forgot about that card. Okay, yep. Put the suppression over here. There you go.
So where is he?
Over there.
All the way over there? What's he doing over there? other weapon? That's the pistol, right? Pierce one reconfigure. Yeah. She is going to. So this was area terrain, right?
Yep.
So I have to minimize. Okay, that's fine. She's going to use.
What's her courage value?
Her courage value. Oh yeah, that's right. I first have to rally. Her courage value is 3.
Okay.
So that's not too bad. So yeah, let's rally first. That's a very important
Yeah.
step. All right. So 4 white dice.
Yep.
And she rallies 1. All right. Which means she only has 1 action. Which is fine. She's going to. We need a silhouette marker for a moment.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay, yeah, so she can see these 2 guys.
Yeah.
So I think she will try and. Yeah.
What's the range of her weapon?
Her range is 3. She has a rifle.
Okay. Yeah.
Other hand, nothing is, so I can't really use the. Go here, I can do stuff. No, I'm just going for the. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire those 2 guys.
Yeah.
Only 1 hit, so just 1 suppression.
Yep. Draw a token from the bag. Another trooper unit. She has 1 wound left, right?
She has 1 wound left. Correct.
Okay. Let's measure. Also, unit of snipers in range. I'm gonna repair. No, I'm not gonna repair. I'm gonna aim shoot at the snipers.
Alright.
Let's try to delete the units. That might give me some chance to get back into this game. Where did all the die go? Over here. Alright, aim shoot at the snipers. 1, 2 rerolls. That's not too bad. I wish I should I shot it in. So 2 go away from the cover.
Yep.
That means 2, 4, 5 hits. Wow.
5 hits. All right. And they are gone.
Okay. That is at least 1 activation of the table.
All right, we're going to pull from the bag.
Yep.
And the winner is an elite unit. So Obi-Wan has 1 dodge, right? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to activate this sniper unit.
Yep.
They are going to use a silhouette marker.
What do you want to see?
I want to know if I can spot the guy in the corner over there. It's going to be very weird too.
Yeah, I can't level the marker because of the wing. It should be a little bit lower, but the wing is in the way.
I don't think so. We're going to move in this area terrain.
Yep.
And we're going to now shoot at that single guy over there.
Yep.
We can see his base. And his feet, so we're gonna shoot his feet off, hopefully. We only rolled one hit, so it's just a suppression.
Another suppression for him. Alright, let's draw a token from the bag. We have another trooper unit. That is going to be the Z6 unit over here. Let's see if they're ready. They do not, so they have only one action. And then I have to take a look, see what I want to attack. So my options are Chewie and K2SO. K2SO has 5 wounds.
5 wounds. He also has armor 1, and he has 5 wounds, and he has a red defense die.
Yeah, 5 wounds. 5 wounds. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at him.
Okay.
No aim, sadly. Here we go. Let's use the search token for another hit. So 1 for cover, 1 for armor.
Yep.
That leaves 3 hits on K2SO.
He blocks nothing. Wow.
Alright.
Alright. I'm gonna pull from the bag. So let's go with K2SO. He does has 1 suppression, so I'm gonna roll for that right now. He doesn't remove it, so he still has the suppression.
Yep.
So
Stuff's out of range now.
he's out of range. But it's okay. He's going to move a little bit forward. Or is he? Yeah, I think he is. He is going to move over here.
Yep.
So now he's within range of that single fighter.
Yep.
See if we can delete that unit. I think that's what we just want.
Okay.
So all we need on 5 white dice is or 1 surge or a crit. And we rolled a crit with Pierce 1.
Yeah.
So
Down. Down. Deleting this token. Obi. First action is going to swing his lightsaber at the last Wookiee.
yeah.
Is he able to do 1 hit?
Probably.
Yes, he is.
Alright, so that's the Wookiee going.
The Wookiee. And he has only 1 action left, which is interesting because what is he going to do? Everything is out of range. Yeah, there is not a lot of stuff he can do right now. Difficult. There's so many stuff that still has to be activated and it can shoot Obi-Wan to bits. And I don't want that. So he's gonna take a dodge.
Right, so we have another operative, which is Chewie. Chewie, what are you going to do? think Chewie is going to aim and shoot at the unit over here.
Yep.
The only guys he can see are these two.
Yep.
So 2 red, 2 white. With an aim.
Alright.
Alright, so
Great
that's not
start.
bad. So I'm just gonna reroll this one. So 3 minus 2, which means 1
Down.
because of Pierce.
Yep.
And of course another suppression token.
Draw another token. The bark. So, bark. Bark. He's going to move into heavy cover over here with his compulsory move.
Yep.
Now they are finally in the open though. I should say that they wouldn't survive another round of shooting, and the rest out of, yeah, I could shoot them. They're also in light cover. They have suppression, so they're also in light cover, and they were the 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
So they both have 1 point of cover. Oh, there's also a sniper team. Is this in range?
That's a very good one. That's
Get a little closer here. Let's see if it's in range, because that really does matter. It's
just a hair. Just a hair.
Snap. All right. Yeah, too bad. We're gonna shoot at the 3-man rebel trooper squad. Aim and shoot at the 3-man rebel trooper squad.
This one?
Yeah, one in light cover over there. Gonna take an aim. I do search to hit, I think. Let me double check.
Yep.
Okay, so take 1 off from light cover. That means it's 5 hits.
That's the unit gone.
And now you roll all your blanks.
And they don't get a suppression because they're gone.
You can give them a suppression if you want, but...
Alright. Chewie's already done.
Yeah.
We're going to activate a elite unit, which I think is no longer among us.
No. They gone!
Then we have another elite unit, which is no longer among us. Troopers, let's go. These guys over here. Oh, I have to try and do the next thing. I think. Going to ambush these guys.
Yep.
So now that they've moved there, they can all see at least 1 figure. So they are going to fire at squad.
Yep.
So 3 normal guys and a special weapon. So 3 hits. I'm really not getting any surges with these guys the whole time, so just 1 hit.
Just 1 hit. Oh, really? Come on, block. Nope. Oh man. Those clones are dying left and right. Alright. Let's draw a token, which is the clone trooper over here. He has 2 suppressions, so he's going to roll for his suppression, which he keeps. So he just repairs the vaporator, and he is done.
To the next unit, which is another trooper unit. Guys over here.
Yep.
They have to rally first. They rally, both of them.
Oh man, that's an unexpected surprise there.
But what do they want to do?
Flee off the table.
Yeah. They're moving up.
Yep.
Just gonna rearrange a little bit. And you know what? They're gonna take a shot at the only. Oh, sorry, I moved these guys. The one and the only Anakin.
Yep.
And this one was right next to Cassian, huh? Right. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, let's take a shot at Anakin.
Yep.
I don't know what else to do at the moment. So, 1, 2, 3 regular guys and a special weapon.
Yes.
So this time we do get the critical. So 2 crits. So you have to block with 2 red die.
So 2 crits on Anakin. Okay, I could go for Guardian with Obi-Wan and use his Sarasu Mastery, so I can even inflict a wound back. Yeah, so I Guardian 1 with Obi-Wan and spend a one of his dodge tokens.
Yeah.
So it doesn't block the hit, sadly, but it does give him Surge to block. Surge to block, that means that I kill one of the rebel troopers.
Yeah.
And one on Anakin himself, which he takes a Surge token to block.
Yeah.
He does gain a suppression token, and I made a little mistake because I didn't activate him first. I do get a suppression token as well because of his here's what I found against cards.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my last activation is Anakin. And sadly all these rebel troopers running across the board do change my battle plans completely. So first I'm going to do the ready step for Anakin. He doesn't ready anything off, but luckily he has courage value of 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, so he should be fine. But it does mean that I have to engage those rebel troopers, which I don't really want to, but yeah, you just have to. So let me take a look. I think I've jumped over here. I would have 1 action left, which is probably the best thing to do. So if I jump here, up. And he did gain Relentless from his cards. Okay, and then he's gonna chop those rebel troopers with his lightsaber. Let me see if I can find one more red attack die. Yeah. All right, here we go. Anakin, chop those rebel troopers to bits and pieces. That he does. He does 4 hits. He spends his Surge token to do 5 hits. With Pierce 3.
So they are dead.
Okay. Not too bad, Anakin. And Anakin has 1 action left. Man, a lot of stuff changed this round, man. Anakin moves here into the heavy cover.
Yeah.
There we go.
And I don't think I have anything. Oh yeah, I do. I have Cassian left.
Cassian, yeah.
So Mr. Cassian is going to move once. Where is he? He has to. All right.
All right.
Do you have any activations left?
Nope, I do not.
So we have troopers left, which are no longer among us. So that is the end of turn 3, right?
Yep.
All right. So the recap for this turn, we did manage to do some clone troopers. We tried to get rid of that trooper squad over there before they got to repair. Didn't work. We also suffered a lot of casualties, unfortunately. K2SO also has a very unfortunate defense roll. He rolled 3 blanks on red dice, which is very, very unfortunate. But we still have all our characters remaining. So Rebel turn number 3.
Yeah, so for the clones, They moved up with the bark speeder on the left flank, so they moved up to the piece of TIE fighter wing and blasted a unit of troopers off the table. We killed a unit of snipers all the way on the right evaporator with a Z6 team. I did lose my shotgun team, sadly. Obi-Wan finished off the last Wookiee, and Anakin jumped in and killed all the rebel troopers trying to get to my evaporator near the factory.
Turn 4. So we still have to pick our command cards. So before we do that, I'm going to play the flaw card for Anakin.
Yeah.
So
He cannot.
he cannot gain an order token this round.
Oh man. Okay. So which card do I going to play? Where are your command cards? Which pips did you play?
I played a 1 pip, I played a 2 pip, and a standing orders.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go for this one. We have General Kenobi.
And we have a 3 pip volunteer mission. So you get to roll a die first for the initiative.
Okay, let's see who gains the initiative. That is you.
Alright. So let's do a little bit of cleanup.
Yep. I'm gonna use my
Vigilance.
vigilance.
For vigilance for Chin Urso. She could remove 1 suppression, but I can choose to not remove suppression, and she's not going to remove it. So we're going to my card, which says I can give an order to Cassian, which I will. And also it says when Cassian Ender issues an order to a commander unit, a operative unit, or a elite unit, that unit recovers, gains danger sense 1, and may gain 1 suppression token. So I'm going to give a token to to Cassian, so he recovers, which means I will flip over his weapon card. So then he now has his pistol config, which is long shot 1, 2 red, 1 black, pierce 1. He may also gain 1 suppression. He's going to, because he gains danger sense 1. I'm also going to give 1 token to Jin. So she may also gain 1 suppression token and recover. So I will recover, but I will not remove them, because I can choose not to remove suppression. And then she can, if she wants to, also reconfigure her gun, but I don't know if I want to. Nope. So I'm going to keep her gun like this. She does get offensive pushback and everything else. She also gained an extra suppression because she now has danger sense 5.
Yeah.
And I can give 1 more token. I will give that one to going to give it to Chewie. So Chewie also recovers. That doesn't do anything for him. So that's going to be it for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
First off, my phase 2 get a surge, and Anakin gains 2 surges. Then I'm gonna give a order to General Kenobi and to trooper units, which is going to be. Let me take a look. 1 second. He is in range to share his tokens, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him to these 2 guys over here. So now they gain a surge token for each friendly unit within range 1. For Obi-Wan, that's Anakin, so he gains 1 surge. And these 2, the only ones close to them are the other units, so they both get 1 surge token as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have the initiative, right?
Yeah.
And Anakin gains a suppression token because he isn't. Oh wait, not so fast. I can draw a token, and maybe I draw Anakin, and then he doesn't get a suppression token.
Alright.
So we have to wait for that. Yep.
So if I would activate Chewie, if he shoots at Anakin, is he in the open for Chewie? Since Chewie is on the high ground.
We haven't agreed on that before.
No,
if it was
that's why
area.
I'm asking,
Usually we
so.
do area terrain, but
Mhm.
yeah.
That's why I'm asking. It doesn't matter if it is if you say it's area, then I'm going to.
I a little bit assumed it was area because
Okay.
we
Then
usually
we'll
play
do
it as
something
an area.
So
terrain.
Chewie is. I think no, Chewie is not going first. We're going first with Jin.
Yep. Keen.
And Jin is going to. Yeah, she's going to use. She is going to use her. She don't have to move per se. No, so she is going to use quick thinking.
Yep.
She gains a dodge and she gains an aim. She's going to shoot at this two-man squad right
Yep.
there with her rifle. So here we go.
Okay.
Wow, 3 blanks, of course.
Luckily
So,
she has an
aim. And we only roll 1 hit. So,
a suppression.
1 suppression.
Okay, not so bad. I'm gonna activate them because they are probably going to die. They won't be so lucky next activation. Now let me take a look. The snipers are just out of range. I could aim shoot at K2SO. He has a suppression token, or
He has 1 suppression token.
what's his curse value?
2.
2.
But remember, he's a droid trooper.
Oh, so that doesn't matter.
No.
Okay, and I need to do 2 hits. Ooh, that's a tough one. I could also move up a little bit because he's already in range 2 for me. Yep, and go for that sniper team because that's all that Pierce is killing me. So I have to move up a little bit to here and shoot at the snipers.
Yep.
And hopefully delete a activation over here. Some white dice. There we go. All right. That sniper team, come on. 2 crits and a hit. The hits get cancelled, so it's just 2 crits.
Oh.
Nope.
3.
Oh,
So
yeah.
a sniper team gone.
Oh man, this game is turning upside down.
Alright, so let's go with so Jin already is activated.
Yep.
And we are going to activate I think I'm gonna pull from the back.
Yep.
So we have an elite unit, which is gone.
Yep.
So then we have K2SO.
Right.
So Rally, he has Indomitable, I believe. No, he does not, sorry. So he rolls a white die, so he does not lose his suppression. He's still good because he has Courage 2. And 2-man squad in range 2. Do I want an aim? Yes or no? Yeah, I'm going to aim and shoot at the unit over here.
Yeah, the phase 2 squad.
Of course, now we run a gazillion crits.
Yeah.
So aim. So we have 4 crits.
Alright.
With Pierce 1.
Yeah. Shouldn't you have rerolled the hit as well? Because it didn't matter.
That's
Anyway?
right. So yeah, thank you. We're gonna reroll this one. Oh,
Yep.
so reroll this one, which is then a blank. So still 4 crits.
Alright, so let's get some red defense die over here. Come on! Guys, one
So
down.
close.
The Z6 is gone.
They're both gone because I have Pierce 1.
You have Pierce 1!
Yep.
Oh no! Tabled. Luckily I activated them last turn. Oh, so few activations left. Alright, let's draw a token. It is the Bark. Anakin does gain a suppression token because he wasn't activated first. The Bark. Interesting. Let me take a look here. We cannot do anything yet. So I think I'm gonna take my range ruler. Let's see if I can reach K2. It should be here, range 3, I think.
Yeah, a little bit further.
Okay, I'm not gonna make that with one move, sadly. Do I want to spend both my moves? Cassian Andor has light armor.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see where I wind up with my first compulsory moves over here. I could also turn a little bit like so and just shoot at those rebel troopers, but they are in heavy cover, so it's probably better to move a little bit up and start just deleting activations. Yep, I'm gonna take my second action to move a little bit along the like so. So you're in the open.
Yep.
And then try to kill that unit because they have a grudge against those rebel troopers who killed the other Bark so easily. So there we go, shooting at the rebel troopers. That is 4 hits.
4 hits at the rebel troopers.
Yep. I'll get those out for you.
They block 2.
These the unit leader.
Leaves the unit leader.
Yep. And a suppression token. Alright, not too bad.
Alright, time for Chewie to activate. And Chewie is going to shoot at that lonely trooper over there.
I felt that coming a little bit. Does he gonna aim before he shoots?
He is not. Because he has Surge to Crit and Pierce 1.
And that's exactly enough to finish him.
Yeah.
Alright, another trooper
And then
down.
he is going to move and scale down to back here.
Okay, so I can either activate Anakin or I can activate Obi. And you have one rebel
troopers.
troopers over there. And you have Cassian.
I just have left Cassian and the lonely trooper.
Okay, in that case, yeah, we're gonna keep on shooting at Jin. First, I'm gonna repair the moisture evaporator because that's something I'm definitely gonna forget otherwise, and then I end the game without the last token removed. So they're gonna, without an aim, gonna shoot at Jin and hopefully do that last wounds on her. So here we go. So first take those blank results out. Light cover suppression, and then I'm gonna take a surge token to turn this one in a hit, which gives me 3 hits.
Yeah, which I will dodge twice.
Yep.
And I gain 1 back. So that leaves 1. And I have 4 extra white dice.
Yep.
Because of danger sense. And I block 3.
Yep.
So
It does gain a suppression though.
she does gain a suppression.
She's pretty tough with her last wound over there.
Then we have left
The trooper.
the trooper.
With the 1 suppression.
He does not shake it off, so just before a move,
Get out of here.
which will end his move around here, and that's it.
Okay, so my 2 Jedi friends over here. Sadly, I cannot reach it in one activation. Nor does he. Okay, Anakin is gonna first rally. Rally. Nope. He remains with 2 suppression. He jumps over the thing, and then he second action move into base contact with Chewie. How many wounds does Chewie have actually?
9.
Oof, that is gonna be tough for him to get through. This is turn 4. I can also stay here in the open and do the evaporator thingy. No. Just gonna attack Chewie, because then I cannot be targeted as well. Let me see if I can find 5 red die on Chewie. Get these out of the way.
Do you still have Relentless?
Yeah.
Okay.
All his cards are permanent, so
Alright.
each ability that he gains from his cards stay on him for the rest of the game. But they also come all with a drawback. 5 hits.
Alright. And that's
Pierce,
5 wounds.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pierce 3 on that lightsaber of Anakin is pretty crazy.
And then we have left Cassian.
Yes.
He will move up until there with speed 1.
Yeah.
He is going to get an aim for that, and he's going to and then he's going to stand by.
Yes. Gonna shoot poor little Obi. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do about that, so I just have to take his shots. What kind of range does he have?
Range 2.
2. Yeah, there's no way I can hide from that. Then there is the question I could do, but I only have 1 jump action. No, it's just I just have to take that shot, I'm afraid. So Obi-Wan jumps over here.
Yep. So he's going to shoot.
Oh, in the dice tray.
Oh yeah, of course. So he's going to shoot.
Okay, it was 3 hits with the first
Yeah,
one.
it's okay. I spent the aim. And so he rolls 2 crits.
2 crits. I take the dodge so I can search. And I block 1.
Yep.
And gain 1 wound and lose my dodge token. And gain a suppression token.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That was all the activations, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, so we're ending the turn. Gonna do a really quick recap. Recap for the Rebels is it's a very bad event right now going on. I don't think a way that the Rebels are going to win this anymore, because all the heroes are going to probably die next turn, and or otherwise than that, you can basically just damage the Vaporator and also be done with it. So I actually already think this is kind of a checkmate. So I actually already think we could declare you the winner, honestly. That's the state of the Rebels right now. A lot of like wounds and damage, because I only removed 1 clone unit and
Deleted 2 clone units. The ones
because fighter. 1 in the back over there and 1 at the TIE Fighter. And other than that, I have suffered a lot of wounds and casualties. Jin, however, is still defending pretty good. So that was the Rebel turn. I don't have a lot of units left for basically my 4 characters and 1 trooper unit.
Yeah, okay, this was the turn that really flipped the game for me, because I actually thought I lost the game in turn 2, but yeah, some miracle happened and we're back in the game. So the Bark Trooper moved around the generator and shot at the unit of Rebel Troopers, managed to kill 3 of the 4 of them. Obi-Wan moved up, he still has an action left actually. because this was a standby action that you
Yeah,
that you
you can
shot. So I still have to do
it.
this action. So let's do that one first. Completely forgot about that. I thought, hey, this is weird. I still have an action left. So Obi-Wan is going to move here into K2SO and swing with his lightsaber. He doesn't have an aim token though. Let me take a look. 3 hits.
3 hits. I also have armor 1.
So that means 2 hits. So you need to block both of them.
And I blocked both of them. But you do have Pierce 2.
But so I have Pierce 2. No, I even get through that.
So yeah, he's dead as well. So then that's 1 rebel character down, unfortunately.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, so Obi-Wan managed to kill K2SO. Anakin did some wounds on Chewie.
Yep.
And the big unit of troopers didn't manage to hit Jin. So let's start with. Alright, so we're going to start with turn 5. We had some technical difficulties with the dice cam, but it should be fixed now and it should be back. I think the rebels need a small miracle now to win, but rebellions are made of hope. So let's see if that saying is coming true now. Knowledge and defense.
I have crack shot.
Alright, so
give an order to Cassian Andor. And Cassian Andor gains Gunslinger and 1 aim token.
Alright. I have knowledge and defense. Obi-Wan gains 1 dodge token for each other friendly trooper unit at range 1. Obi-Wan Kenobi can use Guardian during a melee attack. So there's only 1 unit in range, I guess. Let me double check. Yeah, only Anakin, so he gains 1 dodge. And that means that you, sir, have the initiative. And these 2 tokens go into the back.
Yes, and then we have Chewie, trooper units, and Jin.
Yeah.
Going into my bag. Alright, let's start with Cassian himself.
Yeah.
And Cassian has a range 2 attack. So what Cassian will have to do is just move slightly away.
Does he want to stay in the cover? Now he's in the open.
Well, he's in the open, but yeah, he's just gonna. Yeah, you're right. He's gonna stay in cover a little bit.
All right.
Grow an aim token.
Yeah.
Because he has tactical.
Yeah. So we're gonna get some gunslinging on Obi-Wan probably.
And you know what? He might as well use his offensive push, which he has not used yet, to just gain an extra tactical. And yeah,
ever, yeah,
then he's going to fire at Obi-Wan.
Alright.
So, alright, so let's roll the dice for Cassian on Obi-Wan. So we have a crit and we have 2 hits, but we have aim tokens and we can spend those to increase. So we spent 2 of them to make this one a crit and this one a crit, so we have 3 crits.
Ooh.
On Obi-Wan.
Alright, I think I am going to spend my dodge token because this is potentially 3 wounds. That does mean that I get surges to block as well. Block 2, get 1 wound. Alright, another wound for Obi.
And then we have Gunslinger, so we can also take a shot at the Bark Speeder.
Yep.
Because that's our only target. Alright, so we spent the aim for this one.
Yep.
And then we have Surge to hit, so 3 hits. -1, and we have Pierce 1.
Pierce 1, oh. Let me see if we can find a red defense die. Oh. Yep. There's 2 wounds on the speeder.
And then Cassian Endor's activation is to an end, so he gains a. He may gain 1 suppression token, so he does, and he gets a standby token.
Ooh, ooh. All right. So that means I'm gonna activate Obi-Wan.
It's the rally first.
Needs to rally first. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, yeah. He rallies 1 off, so that means there's 1 suppression left. Then he's gonna use his force powers to jump. Here, over here, up into the terrain. Do you want to trigger your standby?
I might as well.
Yeah.
So Cassian's going to fire at Obi.
Alright. Cassian's gonna shoot at Obi-Wan. No aim tokens now.
He has a hit and a crit.
Does he have sharpshooter?
He does not have sharpshooter, so
That's 1.
1.
Yep. Alright. And he blocks. He gains a suppression, and then with second action he moves into combat with Jin over here. Well, before I do that, I'm gonna measure properly because I do want to touch the generator as well. Yeah. So here we go. Up. And then he makes his attack. No aim tokens, no nothing. So we need to try to get, I think, 1 wound on Jin, right? There we go. Oh, get these dice out there. Oh, we only hits once. Ooh.
But that's enough because you have Pierce, and Danger Sense only triggers on ranged attacks.
Oh, all right. Yeah, he puts minimum effort, Obi-Wan.
And now we have to pull from the bag,
Yeah.
which is the Lonely Trooper. He does not rally, so only has 1 action, so he's just gonna shoot at the bark speeder and hope for a crit. It's just a hit, so that's nothing.
No. So Anakin is gonna aim and swing at Chewie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course.
And that is a dead Chewie.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Technically he has to roll,
5
but
points.
he is
No.
dead as well. Which is just, might be just the call for the game here.
Yeah,
because there's basically nothing left for the Rebels except for Cassian and who are not going to stop the Vaporators in this turn. So congratulations for the clones.
Alright, so let's do a quick recap.
A very short recap. Cassian was able to shoot twice, and that was actually it for the Rebels. The lowly sergeant also got a shot, but that's not very exciting one. So that was the turn.
So, and for the Republic, we managed to finish off Jin, and we finished off Chewie, and it was actually the end of the game because now I've got control of both of the Rebel Vaporators, and there's not much left, so we called it a day there. Okay, so we're gonna do a big recap in a couple of seconds. We're right back with you.
So the battle report is over, and
Yes.
it's a victory for the Republic. We've played 5 turns of lots of bloody fighting. There are a lot of casualties.
So many casualties. Yeah.
But it's a victory for the Republic, nonetheless.
Yep.
So, your thoughts on this battle?
Yeah, so the first 2 rounds, I think, I thought I was going to lose this game because, man, those clones were dying left and right, and I think after a while I lost a bark speeder, I lost of most of my clone units, they were down like to 2-man squads or something, and I think I finished off like 2 or 3 rebel troopers from your army, and of course the crazy Wookiee charge that somehow Obi-Wan managed to survive, and he wiped off. So I did kill some Wookiees, but man, I felt like it was over. But I think it was turn 3 when things flipped completely over, and the rebels started to fill their saves, and the clones are starting to hit, so they were dropping like flies.
Yeah, Rebels, really fun to play. I've never played with Rebels before, so this was my first time. Fun characters.
Yeah.
I like Cassian and K2. I think they're a really good couple. Really good couple.
Yeah.
But no, I think they're a really good like duo in this game. And I think I've seen some more serious lists online also, including Cassian more and more. And I can start to see why. I can't like exactly explain why, because again it was my first time playing it, but they feel like very solid characters, and especially K2SO, quite a tough character with Incognito, so I think there's something interesting there. I think if I would continue making a list, I would drop the other characters and probably try something and build something around K2SO and Cassian Andor. Other than that, I've played a lot against Rebels, and that's with Rebels, knowing that the Wookiees usually didn't have skill, and now they do. I think Wookiees are starting to get a little bit more interesting as well.
So they were such a big surprise when they jumped over that container. I thought I was completely safe there, and then they jumped over that container. And
skill is pretty powerful.
Oh man,
skill is pretty powerful, and skill is it's still considered part of your movement, so you can charge after skill. Which is
it was a surprise for me. Luckily for me, I managed to roll 6 saves out of the 7 hits, thanks to Anakin, who was standing next to him and used his exemplar to give him a dodge token and stuff. So I think Anakin really saved the day, because otherwise. Obi-Wan would probably never reach the other side of the table and would have died. That was very lucky for me.
Yeah, quite some unlucky rolls for the Rebels in this game. A lot of times we blanked out quite a few times on both attack and defense rolls, but nonetheless a fun battle.
Yeah. Are there things that you would have done differently next time if we would play the same list, same battle? Stuff you think?
There was a hard time with the deployment on my side, especially like the terrain. It was a little bit more open than I expected it to be, which was a little bit hard, especially with the bark speeders like turn 1 already in my flank. Now did manage to drop one of them pretty early.
They only killed like 3
still,
rebel
it
troopers.
was like everything was such open. The container, the big one, the Wookiees skilled, was a really, really painful one at the end, because your Force users were completely behind it, and I could not really do anything about it except for the Wookiees, which should have gone pretty well, but unfortunately also didn't turn out as I hoped it would be. But the plan there was that Obi-Wan would have been very wounded and probably dropped in the death or the next turn, and otherwise the deployment of the Vaporators could have been a little bit better. It would probably indeed have been smarter to put one of them on each side, so you have to spread your army a little bit more and try to do something about that.
I think that was probably the biggest thing, is that all the Vaporators were so close to each other. That really helped me out, because I could keep Anakin and Obi-Wan close together, keep my clones close together, share those tokens, and the range advantage that you had in your army, because you had so many range 4 and 5 weapons in your army, and my biggest range is 3 and some of them even 2, so I think I have 2 C6s and 2 barks that were like the only range units that I have in my army. If everything was more spread out, I would probably have a way more difficult time to win that match. And there are only a few models that could turn on the Vaporators. So if I had to spread out and you can manage to kill one flank, then I have nobody to grab that Vaporator. So next time probably, if the Vaporators were more spread out, then I think they would have really had a tough time to win this match.
So next time what I'll do differently is just play drones.
Go back to droids.
Go back to droids.
But I think it was fun to try out something else. I think, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
No.
It's a really fun faction. Really cool characters in Rebels. But as it was a little bit more of a crazy list. I don't think if I would build try to build a very serious Rebel list, I don't think I would ever put in this many characters.
No.
Maybe 3. That would be the max. But even that is maybe a little bit crazy. But I would, like I said before, I would probably make a list more like focused around Cassian and K2SO, or if I was going to play maybe Han with Chewie or something like that.
Yeah, for me, my list was also trying out a little bit. The 2 bars were really fun to play, but I don't know if they really worked well in this army. Like I said, I only had like 4 units. One of them didn't even have a heavy weapon. Yeah. So the army does, and it's only 8 activation. So it was a tough one. So I think it would be better to drop the barks, add 2 units of clones to the army, and I could sprinkle in some more heavy weapons and maybe an extra field scanner for the dodge token. So I could get a dodge token on both my characters at the start of the game or something like that. I think that would be more interesting than the bars, but the bars were a lot of fun to play, so that's also very important, of course.
Yeah, it surprised me a little bit. They didn't have armor. I thought they had at least like a value, like armor 1 or armor 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not like they should. I'm not like they should have it. Don't get me wrong, but that's what I thought. But then when I did my first attack on one of them, you were like, no, they don't have armor. It's just. I was like, okay.
And it was damaged with the first attack that you made. It was already 3 of the 5 wounds gone. So I thought, oh man, they are a lot weaker than I thought they would be. Yeah.
They're quite fragile sometimes. It's still red die, but they're quite fragile. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so you have to be more. Yeah, I played them a little bit too aggressively. I think at the start of the game. Yeah. But you live and learn. And also my plan at the start of the game was to try to set up these saber throw turns with support fire from C6 units of clones, which I just was able to pull off because that's so many stuff you have to have in the right place at the right time. And at that point my Jedis were able to jump into combat, and that's just better. So it's really fun, that support idea with the saber throw, but it's a little bit difficult to set up.
Yeah. All right. So, another battle report done.
Yeah.
So, perhaps you guys, if you like these battle reports, let us know what you would like to see. Maybe
in the comments below.
Yeah, maybe any, factions you would like to see go on each other, or any specific units. We can always look into that, what we can do for the next one.
Yep.
Anything else you can add?
If you guys like this battle report, give us a like, a subscribe, and leave a comment what you want to see next time. If you have some questions, we can help you out. And if you're interested in some Legion stuff, try out our web shop. It's tabletopkingdomshop.nl. We're currently shipping also in a lot of countries in Europe, so maybe we can ship even to you. With that said, I think it's till next time, and thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.